All right, good afternoon, folks. Good evening. Warp 103 here, bringing you guys another one. This time here, we're going to dive into some real hypocrisy from Chems. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And thank you for viewing this video. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking the icon above, and then of course hitting the bell icon to get notifications when the next video drops. All right, good afternoon, folks. All right, welcome back, everybody. And we're gonna try to deal with this the best we can. All right, so today, like I said, we're gonna deal with some hypocrisy. Yeah, and I'm saying it's coming directly from Chems. Now you can see the post on the screen right here, and you can see the post right here. Now you might know the weak spots. He did a video called "Weak Spots Ruin Heavy," and this is a direct reply to that video. And it's been around, making rounds lately and everything else. So they got some clicks, some views. So that he came on here, had some stuff to say. Now here's the thing. Chems popped up on my channel when he posted this and everything else. So that basically straight up calling me a liar about tank balance. Not just him. He bought his boy Insta that we had words with, that I gave him the boot and everything else. So that I showed you that a couple of videos back about that bullshit and everything else. So that, but I'm just trying to cover it here to try to wrap it up. So, you know what? If you're gonna call someone out, maybe you may want to make sure that you're not contributing and contradicting with your own videos. So let's go to that. Now, in this video right here, Chems argues that weak spot makes heavy tanks worse. They ruin it by the tank design, forces a player to play passively in the gameplay, punishes aggression. Basically, they shouldn't exist. Okay, sure. That might be one way to look at it and everything else. And I gave you the opposite view. But wait, here's where things fall apart. My video makes a point of publicly saying that some tanks need weak spots to avoid being overpowered. This is really plain. No controversy in that. Then Chems jumps in, basically calling me a liar. But here's the kicker. Chems made the exact video years ago that I just found. So let's take a look at that. Now, this is Chems' video from 3 years ago. 3 years ago, right? Just want to make sure. Yes, 3 years ago. And it got 1.5 million views. And in it, let's see what he says.
Perhaps 10 to 15% higher than standard ammo, and give us back tanks with weak spots.
What did he just say? Give tanks back their weak spots. Literally, he's showing off at the beginning of the video. What?
Crap. Now I need to learn the weak spots of the tank. Oh look, it has a machine gun port, turret ring that can be penetrated with standard rounds.
Is this not what I said in my video? Wait a minute. So 3 years ago, you said almost what I said, but you didn't say this. Okay. Again, this is the direct quote from his own mouth. This is not a puppet talking. This is not someone saying no. This is him saying it. Back then, weak spots were the solution. He again made it say game more skill-based, more armor interactive, and improves the game balance. So how do we go from give tanks weak spots to weak spots ruin heavy tanks? But somehow I'm a liar. And you bring your boys to come to my channel to say the same thing, or try to use the N-word and everything else like that. Like that's going to disturb me. Again, I'm a person from 54 years old, almost going to be 55. I've heard it all. But let's go. Hold on. So basically, this comes down to the real issue. It isn't even about people changing their minds, because again, you might feel one thing here, and then after playing so long and like that, your thing will evolve. But the problem that I'm having is this isn't growth here. This is straight up contradiction with denial added on by saying that you didn't say this. It's one thing to say one thing and then to say the exact opposite, and then have the nerve to call someone a liar. Okay. Then, of course, you're going to come into someone's channel and great clickbait, green player, meaning green player means I'm skilled. I have skill. I'm at a little bit above average and everything else of that. There's a lot of players below me because I'm at 52%. There's a lot of players above me. I'm above the average line. So just because you're a super unicorn and I'm not, that's the thing. So again, thank you for the engagement. Thank you for coming here and telling me, you know, what you think and everything else. Because that's cool, but you played it wrong. Let's get the record straight for a second. Win 8 doesn't mean that you're immune to the facts. Win 8 doesn't mean that you know everything and your ideas are the only ideas that people should listen to. Because just because you're purple, green, super unicorn, whatever, you're supposed to have a varying of the ideas to make sure that everybody has a voice. So again, these are the receipts. You saying it. These are public. These are your videos. But you done caught yourself in basically your own lie. So, to Chems, next time you want to call somebody out, how about you check and make sure that you ain't, I don't know, said the same thing before. You know, it might be a good thing. Because you're trying to tell people you are the all-knowing. You know everything more than God because you're a super unicorn player. Yet, a little while ago, a couple of years back, you said the same thing I'm saying right now. So your latest video about the big changes and everything else, so that this is how I would do the company, so that what makes it going to be like, let's say another 3 years from now, you flip-flop and say the exact opposite. Why would people want to listen to you if you're constantly flip-flopping back and forth? Because you can go through my videos. You can go through my videos on Crew 2.0. You can go to my videos when it was proposed long time ago. I've been consistent on what I've been saying. Consistent from, you can go through all my videos. Now, I have updated some tanks and saying, okay, it's not as bad as it was before and everything else of that. But in no place where I've gone from being, well, this is to this. And again, unless there's been some change to the tank itself or to the equipment that the tank can operate with. So let me know what y'all guys think. If I'm being too harsh, again, let me know. But people really critically think about the people that you listen to and everything else of that, and not just take one idea as gospel. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. My name is Warp on the Dream. We're going to say warp out. Have fun. We're going to catch you guys on the next one.